want to play with unit multipliers a little bit more to kind of give you a better feel of what I'm talking about. I feel like my first video was kind of short and I was in a hurry. Let's take a little bit more time. I've got a Hyundai Elantra and I just measured it, and the wheels really are from center to the outside of the rubber 12 inches in radius. So I've got a wheel that's got a 12-inch radius. When I'm going down to Phoenix and I'm going 75 miles an hour like a law-abiding citizen, how fast are the wheels turning in revolutions per second? That's question number one that I'm going to ask. And question number two is, how fast am I going in a linear direction in not miles per hour, but feet per second? So I'm going to answer the first question with I'm going to start with what I know. I'm going 75 miles per hour. I'm very careful to set up my numerator and denominator like this. Then I'm going to multiply it. I want to break it down, and I want to get to revolutions per second. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is take care of my time. I know that I have 1 hour for every 3,600 seconds. 60 minutes in an hour, 60 seconds in a minute. 60 times 60 is 3,600. Then I'm going to multiply, I'm going to change the miles to feet. I'm going to put 5,280 feet per mile. Then I'm going to change, now I've got things in feet, now I'm going to go to the what I know about my radius. My radius is 12 inches or 1 foot conveniently. So I have 1 radius per foot. I'm very careful to put it like this because I want the feet to cancel. I want those units to cancel. And then I know that I have 1 radian per radius, because that's how we define radians, is it's the very same length as along that circle as the radius. And finally, ran out of room here, I'm going to multiply it times 1. I'm going to have 1 revolution, I'll just write 1 rev, per 2 pi radians. When that wheel goes around 1 time, a point on that wheel has gone 2 pi radians. So I multiply this out, this becomes 75 divided by 3,600 times 5,280 times 1 divided by 2 pi. And I'll get an answer. But first I want to show you how nice it is to have all of these things cancel out. Miles cancels with miles. Hour cancels with hour. Seconds remains because I want that in the denominator. Feet cancels with feet. Radius cancels with radius. Radians there cancels with radians there, and I'm left with revolutions on the top and seconds in the denominator. Whatever these guys multiply out to, oh, I think I got some black helicopters coming for me. Well, if they come for me, it's been great to teach you. So I've got whatever this multiplies out to be, I've got the answer to my first question. The second question is actually much easier. How fast am I going in feet per second? Well, I'm going 75 miles per hour in a linear direction. That translates to 5,280 feet per mile, and 1 hour over 3,600 seconds. And I'm going to end up with, I cancel miles and miles and hours, numerator, denominator. Whatever I multiply this out to be, that's going to be my feet per second. It's probably going to be about 90 or 100 feet per second. Anyway, that's unit multipliers. I'm not going to multiply these numbers out because it's just, you can do that yourself if you're curious. But I wanted you to see I'm always multiplying by, here's a 1, here's a 1, because 5 to 80 feet is in a mile. Here's a 1, here's a 1, and here's a 1. I haven't changed 75. All I'm doing is multiplying by all these 1s. Same thing with here. This is a 1, this is a 1. These are unit multipliers. And it's just so neat how the units cancel out and we get our answer very easily. You can use these so much, and I hope you do.